I'll say this. I would start with what I think is one of the most important voices is fear. Okay, because obviously for many reasons, but the main reason is because we create the separation. There's fear. The moment we separate, of course, there's fear that, we're in danger. So what I find, if I can be honest with myself and ask, what am I afraid of right now? Is there some fear? And what is it? And if I can be truthful, and it's not so easy to be honest with myself, but if I can be truthful, what is my fear? Well, my fear is loss. What am I afraid to lose? Well, maybe my health, maybe my eyesight, or maybe my functionality, or maybe my partner, or maybe my wife, or maybe my dog, or maybe my daughter, or maybe my son, or maybe my granddaughter. So what is that fear? And what is it about? And then I'm willing to say, okay, let me speak to this fear, but I'm going to suggest I speak to the part of the fear that's disowned, because I'm more interested in the fear I'm not aware of than I am the fear that I am aware of. Okay, and then I say, okay, so I'm disowned fear. So I'm playing both facilitator and the facilitated. Okay, so I'm fear and I'm disowned. Well, why are you disowned? So I'm facilitator, why are you disowned? Well, he fears me. He fears me. Well, wait a minute. That's you. Oh, I fear myself. Well, what is it you fear? I fear that if he empowers me, I could do devastation to his life. I could really screw him up. I could freeze him. I could force him to live in hell. Oh, I'm really afraid of being empowered. You see, we flip it. I'm afraid of fear itself. Well, what are you more afraid of? What are you more afraid of? Yourself as fear, or not owning you? Owning you or not? Well, shoot, if I'm not owned, I'm just working underground. I'm not even aware of what I'm afraid of and why I'm afraid. So maybe it's better to own me. Maybe I actually fear more not being owned. Yeah, I get it. Help me wake up. Okay, I will. Let me speak to you, owned, divided, and empowered. That's fear. Okay. Wow. I'm not experiencing any fear. I'm just experiencing total awareness, alert. I'm just here, present. Wow, there's no fear. Why? Well, I don't fear myself anymore. So kind of like that. And the whole big mind, the way I developed the big mind, because I did years of voice dialogue, I started voice dialogue in December of '83. And I created and invented the process in '99. So it was a lot of years. And I did a lot of voice dialogue work, but the big mind, I had to kind of do this work on the cushion. So every time I sat down in the morning, or whenever I was meditating with everybody else, I would do voices, and I would do it on myself. And I came up with the whole process, doing it on myself, not on anybody else. Then I started to experiment with